Hi, I'm Jason Bierce, Vice President of Education and Workforce Development for the Indiana Chamber. And today I'm here to share a few brief highlights from our 13th annual employer survey. About 1,000 employers across Indiana from all industries participate in the survey, and this really provides the Chamber an opportunity to look at what the trends and the perspectives among the employer community are in various areas. Not surprisingly, COVID-19 had implications across the different areas that we asked employers about. About 40% of employers due to the pandemic, we're shifting to remote work, reducing, beyond that, we're reducing employee hours. Some were forced to lay off or furlough employees, and some were shifting employees to other job roles. But underneath that, though, about 15% were actually hiring more employees, which shows how the pandemic is affecting different industries and companies in different ways. At the same time, more employers are using COVID as an opportunity to change or reevaluate their training strategy. Almost 50% increased online training, 20% increased time allowed for training, and about the same numbers increased the investment in that training or some form of on-the-job training. So all encouraging trends. Not surprisingly, significant numbers of employers were forced to decrease the size of their workforce in the past 6 months. About 60% stayed the same, with almost a quarter decreasing their workforce. But more encouragingly, about 2/3 of those who were forced to decrease the size of their workforce expect to be back to pre-pandemic numbers within the next 6 months to a year. Overall encouraging trends that we saw this year was across the board increases in the percentages of employers who are engaging in some form of work-based learning, whether that be college or high school internships, apprenticeships, student site visits, job shadowing, but perhaps most encouragingly of all, we saw a significant improvement in the numbers of employers who are engaging in at least one of those areas. Last year, about 40% were doing none of the above, and now that's down to less than a quarter. Not only are employers investing in the future workforce, but they're also providing increased opportunities for their existing workforce. About half are providing flexible work hours. About that same number are providing some form of tuition support or reimbursement. And more employers are partnering with their area K-12 schools, colleges, or other training providers to develop that talent. So all encouraging trends. But what's not changing is that employers are recognizing that their talent needs are and will remain a challenge in the future. Almost 70% of employers said that talent needs remains a challenge. But what is changing, and these numbers indicate, is that employers are changing how they respond to that challenge. More are investing in their workforce, more are looking outside their walls to partner with other area organizations and entities. And we think that's an encouraging trend that we hope to see in the future.